I didn't say it was a good thing. No, I'm just kidding, man. How much weight have you gained?
I'm 212 right now.
Okay, what did you play at last year?
205.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like you still move the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How you feel like the spring's been going so far?
Spring going great. All the competition in the room just makes you compete at a higher level and be able to, like, you have to come to practice knowing your stuff, or somebody know more and then they'll expose you.
What is that room like? I mean, yourself, Kareem. I mean, there's a lot of potential there. Can you just kind of explain like what the mentality of the room is, what the mood is?
It's like a quiet, like a quiet competition, like in the air. It's in the air, but no one like is really saying anything. But that's the competition. Like, you're not gonna like, oh, I gotta make sure I do better than him. Like, no one's saying that. That's just in everyone's head. You don't know what the next guy's thinking. But having that competition in the room just gonna make you go that much harder.
Did any of the coaches tell you to put on more weight, in preparation for more carries this year or anything like that?
No, I just followed the game plan and what the strength coaches wanted us to do. This is my first offseason here, so I got to just really grind out during the offseason and try to get bigger.
Have you gained weight?
Yes, sir.
How much have you gained?
212. I was 205 during the season.
How does working with Jay differ from Coach Ty?
It's a different perspective because Coach Wheatley, like, he had the perspective of a big back, and I'm not a big back. So the things like the technique and things he was teaching me, I really couldn't get all the way because I couldn't like relate to him. But Coach Jay, he doesn't play running back, but he's looking outside in, so he gives a different perspective of the game.
So he's having you approach things differently
Yes,
than
sir.
okay, more like a speed kind of outside guy?
Yes, sir.
Is Jay kind of learning on the job as well with the new position?
No, Coach Jay, he hit the ground running. First day, he had meetings prepared, slideshows ready. It was just, I was blown away like by how ready he was, but I expected Coach just basically seeing him around Schembecker last year. I really didn't talk to him as much, but seeing that really blew me away.
I think you ran a 4.67. They said 40.
Yes,
You,
sir.
you look faster than that.
Yes, sir. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I was just running, and then he stopped the clock. So, yes, sir.
Gotcha.
You were first in a couple of those with spring combine results.
Yes, sir.
Was that how encouraging was that to you? What did that mean to you guys in the room?
It was just the competition level, the competition that you had to perform, and I just feel like everybody in the room performed at the best of their ability, and that just my numbers just came out on top. Everything was really close though.
Chris, I'm sorry. Looking back at the season that you had last year, and obviously you turned some heads. Anything surprised you? And then I guess, based on everything that you did last year, what are you trying to? Is there any one thing? I mean, you mentioned the weight gain. Is there anything else like you're trying to improve?
Overall, just knowledge of the game, like knowing fronts and linebacker adjustments and safeties rolling down. Basically, last year I was just going out there. I had one job. Coach Wheatley just made sure I had one job, because once you get two jobs and you got to check this, check that, it gets crazy. So just make sure I'm ready for that next season.
Did you surprise yourself at all last year?
No, most of the plays that I ran was like, okay, run to this gap, and that's it. Like during protection, you have to look coast to coast and all that, so it's really hard.
Chris, you said last year that you wanted to be the guy that they couldn't take off the field. You wanted to get every carry you could. Do you feel like you're closer to that? 6 months later, 5 months later, whatever it's been.
Yeah, I feel like in myself that I'm closer to that just based off the hard work that I put in over the offseason and stuff.
You said you're 212. Do you want to get heavier, or do you want to stay around 212?
Just stay around 212, 210. You see?
Do you feel extra strength dropping the shoulder, running through guys? You feel like that's helps us apart?
For sure, especially in pass protection.
Oh, really?
So,
You said last year that Jim Harbaugh was kind of had to get used to him. If you wore the wrong pair of shorts or something, he'd come down hard on it. Are you used to him now?
yeah, I came a little late, like normal to my normally I get here like 5:20 on them 6 a.m. workouts. I got here a little late, so I just threw some shorts on, and then I ran out there. I said I got the wrong shorts on. Let me go back, just because I knew he was gonna say something to me.
But you're getting used to his style
Yes,
now.
sir, getting real used to it.
What's surprising you the most about spring practices, your first go around there? 4 hours.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, seriously, you got to take care of your body. It's not, Fergus says it's not what you do here, it's what you do when you're outside of here. Like, getting good rest and foam rolling, stretching, getting a hot tub, cold tub, all that. So I make sure I stick to that.
What have you seen from Kareem so far?
Kareem, he's one of my best friends. I stay on him every time I see him. I ask him, "Hey, what are you doing this? What are you doing that?" Just to make sure I know where his head's at and make sure that he's all into what I'm all into.
Is he playing pretty well?
Yes, sir, for sure.
What's he doing well?
He's starting to get it. He's starting to understand the concepts because when we all got here, especially as freshmen, it's like, all right, this is just like high school. Just we're gonna get the ball and go. Just be you. But it's way more than that. Being able to know what's going on helps you a lot.
How much do you think about, you know, that possibility of, you know, you and Kareem 1-2 could be, you know, a pretty potent duo?
I like it, but everybody in the room there's so much competition in the room that you don't know who's gonna be up. It's the next man up rule. As soon as somebody goes down, next man up. So no matter who it is, whatever Coach Jay wants to roll with, that's his choice.
What's Khalid look like this
Khalid Boji,
spring?
yeah, they look awesome. They look awesome. Again, the competition just makes everybody go a little harder.
How about the line in front of you? What have you seen from those guys?
Great. They again competition in the room. Having the younger guys come in like Jermaine and them, they kind of bring the competition level up.
Are you able to run the ball on this defense?
Huh?
Are you able to run the ball on this defense that you're playing?
It's Don Brown's defense. So
Yeah.
Don Brown. Somebody's going that way. Somebody's going that way. So we're getting it. We're getting better every day.
How different is Coach Jay Harbaugh's style, I guess, than Coach Wheatley's style?
I think it favors towards the smaller backs more, just because he knows where he outside looking in. Coach Wheatley was a bigger back, so he knew what bigger backs did. So that's what I like most.
It's helping you?
Yes, sir.
Did you like how, I mean, when Ty left, they opted to stick with someone in-house rather than go out and get someone else? Did that help at all? Does it help being familiar with?
Yeah, familiar with the offense, because I feel like if Coach Jay, he's really on top of his stuff. So it's like a running back coach never left for him. It's just he jumped right in and was on board with everything we was doing.
You got pretty close with Wheatley. Was there adjustment there at all after he left? Was it tough?
Yeah, I talked to him a lot, and he just tells me like his side, and just like we just have long talks and stuff when I call him.
You still talk to him a lot?
Yes, sir.
Like once a week or?
Like maybe every other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Still?
just I'll send him like clips of stuff that I couldn't do last year, just to be like, hey, coach, I'm getting better, you know. So,
Kugler mentioned that, you know, there's been a lot of new terminology that Pep Hellman has brought in. Has that extended to the running backs, or is that?
yeah, it's a lot of different runs and different passes. The words are more catchier. So like, we're like got golf players, we got boxers, so that really triggers you. So like, all right, I know what I got. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Chris.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.